Howdy Stalkers, today I'm going to be quickly showing you how to obtain every artifact scanner in Stalker 2. But just a quick FYI before we begin, at the time of recording this guide won't include the new Svarog scanners seen in the Cost of Hope DLC, so this guide is only for the scanners available right now in the game, so pre-DLC. So if you're watching this video either a few months from now or a year from now, that's why. But don't worry, I'll update this guide once the DLC is released. Secondly, I know a lot of people will be thinking, Pineapple, the game has been out for over a year and a half now. I know, and I have every scanner already. Well, this guide is aimed more so at new players coming to the game, as there are new stalkers entering the zone every single day, and I thought that now that I have a bit of free time to do something like this, I thought this guide might be helpful to those who are looking to upgrade their scanners, and without using any mods to quickly obtain the scanners you're looking for, so just from a vanilla perspective. So, let's get on into it. Firstly, the Hilka Detector. This detector can be found fairly early on in game once you've reached the slag heap in the garbage region. If you speak with the two somewhat intoxicated gentlemen sitting inside, one of them will be named Grisha, they'll send you on a quest named Budmo that will require you to put vodka inside of stashes around the slag heap. If you travel just east of the slag heap to the power transmission pylon located here, you'll find the Hilka Detector located inside of a stash by climbing up the side of the tower. But be warned, if you do take the Hilka Detector, the character Panas, who is linked to this quest, will become hostile and try to kill you. Alternatively, if you head over to the Zaton region and make your way to the Skadolf settlement, the ship's leader Zoltan will have a quest available for you where he'll send you to retrieve a missing briefcase. But in order to trigger the quest, you'll need to speak with the trader Sonia first by requesting if she has any work for you. She'll then send you back over to Zoltan, who will then send you on the mission The Mysterious Case, which will involve you heading east towards the cargo ship located at the dock off of the shores of Zaton. Once you've made your way there and fought your way past a few mutants and anomalies, you'll need to make your way inside of the ship by opening up a hatch which is located on the roof of the ship. Once you've made your way inside, you'll find the Hilka Detector located on a desk beside the briefcase that you need to bring back to Zoltan. Just a quick warning, upon leaving the ship, you will be ambushed by soldiers where you'll need to make a choice on whether or not to give the briefcase to them or bring it back to Zoltan, so this part is entirely up to you. But overall, the Hilka Detector is a great early to mid-game detector to get your hands on, as the benefits of this detector is that it will detect artifacts at a greater distance, and will also display the distance on how far you're away from an artifact on the screen. Next, the Bear Detector. This detector can be found somewhat during the middle of your playthrough, either through completing the side quest A Sign of Hope for Professor Ludka, or probably the most easiest way to obtain it, and if you've already made your way to the slag heap, is to head east towards the cement factory, home to the Judy faction. If you head to the northeastern outskirts of the concrete forest to this location here, you'll find the character Mietrich, who will offer you the quest Uninvited Guests. Now don't worry, even if you come here and he's not here, or if he's dead, you'll still be able to obtain this. You'll need to head down into the sewer system located in the partially destroyed building. You'll need to defeat a horde of rats and then eventually take on a couple of burrs, so I would recommend stocking up on as much ammo as you can for this one. But once you've defeated the burrs, you'll find Mietrich's optional stash just inside of the room where the burrs came out of, and then at the base of the stairs leading up to the platform above, you'll see a couple of wooden spools, and located behind them will be the stash. When searching the optional stash, you'll find the Bear Detector located inside. The great thing about the Bear Detector is that not only is it a great mid to late game detector to have your hands on, but its benefits compared to other detectors is that it will use lights as a compass when you're within the proximity of an artifact. If you follow the direction of the lights on the compass will then turn into a full circle when you're right above an artifact. Lastly, the Veles Detector, probably the best and most powerful detector in the game. This detector can be fairly easily obtained, but only easily obtained once you've sort of reached a mid to late game playthrough. Now, I could tell you that in order to acquire this, you'd have to complete the optional objective of giving Sherba the controller project documents during the main mission in search of a past glory, but that mission is considerably long and it's roughly 21 missions into the story, and I'm not going to spoil the main story for anyone in this particular guide. No, the easiest and quickest way to get this, and I'm going to recommend to you now to save up your coupons, because if you make your way to the Yanov train station, you have a chance of obtaining this detector from the merchant Rek, as he'll be able to sell the Veles Detector to you for 9,000 coupons. Now, I know it might seem a bit of a cop-out to say just save up the coupons and buy the detector instead, because funny enough, you also have a chance of obtaining both the Hilka and Bear detectors from the trader Hawaiian, who's also located within the Yanov train station. He'll be selling them for 3,600 coupons and 5,400 coupons, so 9,000 coupons in total. But my logic behind this is that there isn't much point if you've already got both of these detectors already. The smartest option is to just buy the Veles Detector instead. But again, Yanov is more of an area that's intended for mid to late game players, so that's why I'm recommending that if you've managed to reach the S.T.A.L.K.E.R or even Rostock, it's worth making the trip up to Yanov if you have the coupons already, as it's much faster than going through roughly 21 missions to obtain it. But I suppose the choice is yours. But regardless of that, the reason why this detector is arguably the best detector in the game is that the Veles comes equipped with a digital screen that not only pinpoints the exact location of a nearby artifact, but it also shows you if there are anomalies in the area and where they are exactly. However, that's everything for today. Let me know below in the comments if you felt that this guide helped you out, and if you're new here and you found today's video helpful and informative, consider giving the video a like and consider subscribing to the channel so you never miss out on future videos. As always, a big thank you to our channel members and subscribers for your continued support. It really means the world to me. If you didn't know, we're also sponsored by G Fuel, so if you'd like to save a little bit of cash on your next shipment, make sure to use code PENALPINEAPPLE at checkout to receive 30% off. Until next time, stay safe out there in the zone, welcome to Vault 93, and I'll catch you all in the next video.